Alright, here is box 11, I believe. And we left off with the 44s, and we'll start with 144, and that is Dale Jarrett. And then the next car is Adam Petty, rest in peace. Kyle Petty in the 45. I think all the 45s have been Kyle Petty. Yep. Every single 45 is a Kyle Petty. 46. I remember that car. That's actually a Tampa Bay Devil Rays car. Huh. Didn't notice that. And of course, I got cars out of number. Woody the Woodpecker car right there. And then we hop down to probably the best driver of our generation, considering the guys he's raced against. Jeff Gordon's pretty darn good too, but Jimmy's got more cups, and we'll probably pass him in trophies here sooner or later. A lot of cool Johnson cars. You got SpongeBob right there. Another SpongeBob car. Then on to the 49. This is Ken Schrader. Of course, this car, I used to like this car a lot, and I played with it a lot, and there's supposed to be a face right there, and there's not anymore. This is Shauna Robinson. I used to think she was the first girl to ever race in the Cup Series, but I'm wrong there. I forget who it is. Then here's the 50 car. Couldn't tell you who used to drive it. I'm not very sure. I know it was a Hendrick car though. And then I love this car. I think it's Derek Cope, possibly. On to the Topadine and the 54. I just remember him and Kenny Wallace got in a pretty nasty crash at MIS back in like 2003 on the backstretch right off of turn 2. And then here's Bobby Hamilton and Kenny Wallace. Both drove the 55. It's an Aerosmith car right there. Then Michael Waltrip. He also drove the 55. And then 57s. There's a Hawaiian Punch car, randomly. And then right here, 59s. And I believe this is Jimmy Johnson. I think so. Yeah, one of these cars. I think this one's Jimmy Johnson. And I see Lionel just remade the car, but I have it. It's pretty scratched up though, like most of them. Here's a Carl Edwards car, Vitamin Water. Even though I hate Vitamin Water, but I do like Carl Edwards. And that was box 11. And next time we'll have box 12. Hello, this is box 12. We're going places here. We're almost done, I promise. Alright, looks like a 43 got lost, so he's back here with the 60s. We left off with Carl Edwards, and here's some more Carl Edwards. A Greg Biffle. And you got a Ricky Bobby. Carl Edwards again. Don't know who drives these. That's Stephen Wallace right there. Darrell Waltrip drove these Kmart cars. Jeff Green drove that Best Buy car. Not sure who was in the Phillips 66. I think that was Jamie McMurray in the Duraflame car. Can't remember. There's some 74s, 75s. Powerpuff Girls car. Punisher car. I think that was Sam Hornish Jr. Maybe? That might have been Sam Hornish Jr. I know this is Dave Blaney right here, the Jasper. 53 got lost. Travis Quapple, I think, had the Kodak car. Yeah. And then Kenny Wallace in the 81. Brad Kozlowski drove that 88, actually. And then there's another Brad Kozlowski. Dale Jarrett, of course, in the UPS car. What can Brown do for you? Another Brad Kozlowski right here. This is a Dale Jarrett fan club car. I don't know why I have that, because I wasn't really a big Dale Jarrett fan, but he's also cool. Of course, he's got Miss Piggy and Kermit on his car. So, yep, that was box 12. Now we'll be on to box 13. Okay, this is box 13. And we'll get to some cars that I missed, I guess. some 84s here. Now, if anybody knows who that CarQuest 84 is, take a minute to guess. If you guess Kyle Busch, you are correct. That is Kyle Busch. And then for you Allmendinger fans, that's AJ's rookie car, I believe. Let's check it out. It should be, yeah. Yep, AJ Allmendinger's rookie car in the 84. Alright, and then I believe this is also Kyle Busch. So, yep, some Kyle Busch cars back here near the back. But I believe this is the car Kyle Busch debuted in the Cup Series with. So, there's that for you Kyle Busch fans. Then some Joe Nemecheks up here in the 87. So now back to Dale Jarrett where we left off. Cool Batman car right there. And I think that's the, if you remember a couple episodes back when I was talking about the 28s, I think this is the 88 I was thinking about with Dale Jarrett. And then some more UPS. Now we're on to the 90s. 91, 92s, and then 93s. And then 94, the year I was born. This is the car I really associate Bill Elliott with, because I have so many of them. Look at all these McDonald's cars. A lot of McDonald's Bill Elliott's, and I really like this car right here. Neat little paint scheme, I think. Probably my favorite, 94. And I always remember this car too, because I had a lot of money on it. It was Do You Want to Be a Millionaire car. And then Kevin Harvick, who's lost, a long way from home. And then on to the 96s, Tony Raines, drove the DLP car. And then on to Kurt Busch. Looks like I colored this one. Yeah, this is when my custom car phase really kicked in. And then on to Kurt Busch, Superman, Coca-Cola, and then there's Chad Little and John Deere. Kurt Busch again. Kurt Busch. And then I don't know who drove this. Not really sure. But it's 97. Looks just like Bill Elliott's car. And also this 96 as well. It's kind of weird that they would have all these. I have to see who drove these, because they're all the same exact paint scheme, just different numbers. Oops. So yeah. Alright, so that's box 13. Lots of McDonald's on there, and probably makes you hungry. I know I'm hungry. Alright, on to box 14. I think it's the last box. Box 14. The final box. We made it. Alright, so we left off with some Kurt Busches. And there he is. That's his 2005 scheme. Right here. I'll show you. He's got the Nextel Champion sticker on the deck lid. Then I believe here's the car he won with at Bristol one year, where he spun Jimmy Spencer or something like that. Some Woody the Woodpecker cars. Crayola cars. And here's a Carl Edwards Snowman, Jeff Burton. Maybe Carl Edwards? I think this was Carl Edwards. Whoever that is. Carl Edwards. This is the car he debuted his Sprint Cup career in. I was there for this race. It was at MIS. And then here's a car he won with his first race. It even has Atlanta on there. Atlanta. So where he did his first backflip in the Sprint Cup Series. There's a Michael Waltrip, Aaron's Cat in the Hat car. Michael Waltrip, Domino's Pizza. Some more Carl Edwards. Another Michael Waltrip. Waltrip, I think Burton. Waltrip, Burton. Yeah. And here's a really old school Michael Waltrip Busch car. And then, oh, not that one. That's Bruce Lee, actually, right there. You can see the hood. Wish I had a camera that focused. And this one is, I think, David Rudiman in the beginning of his career. And poor Rudiman, he kind of just fell off the map ever since MWR, which is pretty sad because he had a promising career. And then ended it with Michael Waltrip in the 99s. And here's some special cars, and of course these were easy to break. Broke the wing off that car. And then there's the old Dale Jarrett, old Michael Waltrip. Broke the wing off this Tony Stewart, which I'm pretty upset about. And then here's 4 cars that I have intact still. This Kevin Harvick. Actually, this wing is actually glued on, I think. Yeah, that wing got glued on because it fell off. Oh well. Juan Montoya. Casey Mears. I love this car. For some reason, I really wanted this Casey Mears. And I got it. And then Denny Hamlin. FedEx. And yeah. And these cars are pretty cool because you could open the trunk, or not the trunk, the hood. And of course I can't get this one open. Maybe I could open Montoya. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you could open the hood. And I kind of miss it when the diecast used to come like this. But that's when they were owned by Action, and now Action is just a partner with Lionel. And I don't think Lionel has experimented with opening hoods yet on a 1/64 scale. So maybe that will be in the future to come. So yep, that was the final box, box 14. Oh, besides this box, let me show you this box real quick. These are all my Xfinity cars back when I did the JG24 series for a little bit. Oops. And some of these cars are painted. Yeah, and then you got Elliott Sadler up here. Austin Dillon's. There's a Dale Jr. right there. Danica. Casey Kane. Junior, I believe. Yeah. I think that's Junior again. Junior. Stenhouse with the Nascar. Regan Smith. Actually, this was Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. Actually, that might be Josh Wise. That could be Josh Wise, that one. I think that one's Josh Wise. Danica. Regan Smith, I think. I don't know. I can't remember when Regan Smith came in. Sam Hornish Jr. That's supposed to be Kyle Busch Custom. Kozlowski, Allgaier Custom. Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart. And then that's a Jason Leffler Custom right there. That's before he passed away. And the back side here. Flip over real quick. Got some random cars in here. Austin Dillon. Patriotic car. Pretty sweet paint scheme. Then there's Travis Pastrana. That's a failed career. Michael. It could be Michael Nett. Yeah, I think it's Michael Nett. Joey Logano, GameStop. This is a rare car. I think it's Kyle Busch. It's probably Kyle Busch because he's the Nationwide King. Xfinity now. Carl Edwards. No, actually it's Trevor Bayne. This is Trevor Bayne. Dale Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think another Junior, possibly. I don't know. Danica Patrick. That's Travis Pastrana. That's Brian Scott. This is actually on a. This is so weird. It's on a Sprint Cup body, but it's a Nationwide car. It even has the Nationwide logo. So yeah. So yeah, those are my Xfinity cars, and I keep them in these boxes. If you're looking to store your diecast, these boxes are a great way to store them. I recommend getting these. You can get them at Meijer or Walmart in the craft section, or if you have a Joann's craft store. I'm sure Hobby Lobby has them as well. So they're for crafts, but they're actually great 1/64 storage kits. So if you're looking to store your diecast, I recommend those. Well, that will conclude the boxes, and now we'll move on to 2008 to 2009. Thanks for watching.